All right, boys, November the 14th, 7:34. You know, this Manticore has gotten somewhat cheaper, and there are new users of this machine. And some of us folks that got the machine early. Now, I didn't buy that machine right there, okay? Minelab gave it to me. I tested it. But some of the early purchasers of this machine put up some videos, and you know, they're sort of buried on some of their channels, and I don't know what everybody put up, but there are new users of this machine, and I'm going to try to do a few videos here and there. It's got the stock M11 call on it, okay? So you new users, pay attention here. Might give you a little head start, you know. And you know, I encourage you to look at this on your own as well if you decide to, okay? Now, we're just going to look at alternating high conductors. That's what we're in, alright? I've got some disc in that machine. You see it there. I'm going to mash the horseshoe button and take that out. You see that little piece of can slot? You see that silver dime down there? You see what we've got? Okay, now I am in speed 4, I believe. Okay, now I'm in the depth audio. The horseshoe button is in. See that ID? Let me take it out of depth audio. We're at normal. Simple profile now, okay, for audio theme. Alright, now I'm going to mash the horseshoe button. So that ID is running around there from that can slaw, running higher, okay? And you're having to use your ears to pick that out. You hear that? That could be difficult, huh? Could be difficult for you to hear that silver dub down there more so. Okay, now I'm back. I'm still in simple profile normal, but I've got disc in the machine. You see where I'm at there? I've got it disc over to 49, I believe. Okay. Now the disc is in the machine. The horseshoe button's not engaged. You hear that? You hear that? Now if I mash the horseshoe button and study the meter, I'm going to spot. See that 5 coming in there? So in the wild, if you're hunting with this machine as such, and you hear that, that's sort of a weak sounding signal, ain't it? Well, that's because that can slaw there's monkeying with this machine. Okay? You hear that in that camera? Let this car get up through here. So you've got a weak signal there. Part of the reason why the signal's weak is because of that can slaw, okay? So I mashed the horseshoe button. You hear all that music that thing's making? So that's more for you to have to decipher, huh? That's about how you might sweep this machine in the wild. See that ID? Back to the disc in the machine. Listen. It's a weak signal, okay? Now I'm going to go up here. We're going to change the audio profile to depth. Audio theme depth simple profile. Now listen. You hear that? Now I've got the disc still in the machine. Notice too, it's painting that can slaw right there in the gray section. You hear that? Okay? Now, just to show you, I'm going to leave the disc in the machine I removed the can slaw. Now what do we hear? How about that? You hear how strong that signal is? Now that's the depth audio. If we go back to normal with the disc in the machine, hear how strong that signal is now. Okay? So the thing to take away from this video, depth audio can yield a stronger signal over one region all tones. Using disc on this machine smartly can help you expose situations. Now, I done put that foil can slaw, but can help you expose these situations easier. All right? You don't have to keep up as much. Meaning if you hear audio, it's coming over your notch, so you're suspect. Now, the decision you have to make is how high of disc in this machine do you run? Okay? That's going to be a choice you have to make. There's drawbacks to running it too high. All right? There's advantages to running it a little lower, and there's drawbacks of running it too low. That's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed.